Hi guys, I'm Noah Centineo and I'm going undercover on the internet. So this is actually me. IMDb. I'm Noah Centineo is half Italian, half German. Well, actually, it's half Italian, Dutch, and a little bit of Native American. Oh, and there's like Puerto Rican in there somewhere, which is fun. It's actually me. Yahoo Answers. Foster's question. So on the last episode of the last season, Anna, Mariana, and Jesus got in a car crash. But in this season, it appears that nothing happened. So was it all just Steph's dream? I'm really confused. I'm really confused too. Because I'm not the writers. I know that it definitely did happen though. Because later on in the series, there's PTSD from it. And also it ties into the plot line with AJ that his brother is the one that ran into the car that we were all in. Boom. Next. Twitter. @NoahCent, what's your most memorable experience from filming Sierra Burgess is a Loser and to all the boys I've loved before? Well, dummy, I can't have one favorite experience from shooting 2 different films. Duh. What is this tweet about? I said, just because we've learned to count to 4 does not mean we can understand infinity. Well, I read a book called Blasphemy. The concept of me being able to say, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, and that pattern going on forever is not the same thing as infinity. Infinity is supposed to be a concept of endlessness. I have no idea, whatever, it's fine. Boom! @NoahCent, what is the weirdest thing a fan has done for you? I don't really have an answer to that yet. It's all been very, like, normal. Can I get an autograph? That's a new one. Someone was like, can I get a kiss on the cheek? It's not weird, it's fantastic, and I love it. And yes, you can. Replied. I tweeted, fallen tears that never dry, staining today's canvas for tomorrow's attention. Someone goes, who hurt you, hun? The answer is, I hurt myself. I broke my own heart on this one. But yeah, it's fine. I tweeted, let's take this slower. And @Dear Kavinsky goes, dude, are you talking about following Lana on Instagram? What, do I not follow Lana on Instagram? I thought I did. I totally follow Lana on Instagram. Stop it. Stop. Wikipedia, heard of that. Centineo starred in 2 Netflix original teen comedy films in 2018. He portrayed the role of Peter Kavinsky in the adaptation of Jenny Han's romance novel To All the Boys I've Loved Before, and the male lead in the upcoming Sierra Burgess is a Loser. It's accurate. These are just accurate sentences on this screen right now. I feel like this might be the only time that Wikipedia got something right. It was actually great because the same production company that did To All the Boys I Loved Before is the same company that's doing The Stand-In. They offered the role to me, so I didn't have to audition. Cora. What the fuck is Cora? What are the most unrealistic parts of To All the Boys I've Loved Before 2018 movie? One of them is that it took Peter so long to like talk to Lara Jean and like explain why he was in Jen's room. I would have like not let her just walk away. I mean, if she wanted to, sure, but then like I would have been able to have an actual conversation way earlier than waiting for the rest of winter break to finish and blow over before figuring out what happened, you know? More Twitter. @NoahCent, do you have a pet peeve? What is it? I got a few. It used to be when I would hold the door open for someone and then they would just like hold their arm out while they're walking through the door as if I'm gonna slam it in their face. But then you realize like, oh no, they're just like double checking, ensuring that in case something were to happen, they want to make sure that they're covered. So I'm not really upset when people do that anymore. @NoahCent, what is your idea of a romantic date? Anything that's not a one-night stand. It's like so much Twitter. How can Noah Centineo drive like this? Very simply. It's easy. And yoga. @NoahCent, so how did you get into acting? I was asked to audition for an agency. I didn't even want to. And then they talked me into it, and I did. And then it just slowly went from there. I can't sleep, so I decided to ask you questions. Definitely is gonna perpetuate the issue of your insomnia. If you were to play an Olympic sport, which sport would you play? Soccer. Totally. I played soccer growing up. I played from like 7 years old until I turned 16. Like when I moved out to LA, I even played for the high school. But I would totally play soccer in the Olympics. That'd be so fun. Instagram. Kelsey McCoy, can someone teach @NCentineo how to wear clothes? It's adorably annoying. No. Nobody can ever teach Noah Centineo how to wear clothes because clothes were meant to be worn by the wearer, and the wearer chooses how they're worn. Posted. Hey, it's actually me. Oh, Alana posted the picture of me and her cuddling on a couch during our off time in between shooting the hot tub scenes. And Alyssa. Oh, Alyssa. I'm confused. There's an underscore at the end of it. Underscore says, can anyone tell me a backstory behind this photo? Or is this just a photo they took for show? Crying face emoji. Wasn't for show. We were shooting the hot tub scene, and this must have been right around the time that we finished it, because I stayed in the hot tub for like 5 hours because I wanted to. It was really comfortable. It was nice, like tempered water. And then we were just hanging out on the couch, and Lana and Israel had Polaroids. I was so tired because I was in the hot tub for the entire time. She was on the couch, and I just like crawled in her lap, and then she like scratched my head. Her head scratches feel really good. Lucinda _ May _ XOXO. What are you laughing about? What you're laughing about is actually how she spelled it, but I think she meant what are you laughing about? I'm pretty sure I was with this photographer, Brian, and I think I said, hey, take a picture of this. I'm gonna laugh, and it's gonna look super candid. Next. Wow, that artwork. Where is this? It's right by the 101 Cafe in Hollywood, right by where the 101, go figure, freeway crosses over Franklin. Check it out. They don't like you when you take pictures there, though. They will kick you out. Be careful. More Twitter! Are you a Florida boy at heart or a Cali boy at heart? Eesh. They're kind of similar mentalities, I would say, but Florida boy for sure with Cali influence, no doubt. Anyone else thinking that Noah Centineo could have been a young Mark Ruffalo? Just me. It's not just you. Casting directors always compare me to him. I even think that I could have been a young Mark Ruffalo. I even think I am Mark Ruffalo, and space and time is just a weird thing that we can't understand. I want him to play the dad in the sequel. Mark? Posted. If there was only one book you could read for the rest of your life, what would that book be, and how did it shape you as a person? Shantaram. Yeah, Shantaram. It's like the most recent epic that I've read, and it's poetic, and it's just such a beautifully crafted book. It's this huge transition of this person who was in jail and was running from the law and then found his own version of nirvana. And it's just a fantastic book. It really summarizes to me what life is. But I'm 22 and I don't know what life is, so don't listen to me. No, seriously. It's actually me. Was that you actually serving an SPF 18? Ha! No. So much Twitter. I missed the 70s or something I tweeted and someone said, were you even alive then? No, obviously not. I'm 96, dog, 22. Get off my back. But I missed the 70s. From what everyone says, it's a great period of time. That's it. That is it. We're signing off the internet. Thanks, guys.